today we're talking about the Gopher projections and where they're going to end up in the Big Ten. This is obviously known as Tubby Smith's best team. That's not a secret. So I just wanted to ask you, Dane, where do you think they're going to end up?
I think if you look at the Gophers, they can end up somewhere in the 3, 4, or 5 range. I think when you look from top to bottom, we'll just go top 5, I guess. Indiana's a team that's far and above the rest in the Big Ten. I think they're clearly the number 1 team. It destroyed North Carolina in the ACC Big Ten Challenge. They didn't play Duke this year. But they did destroy North Carolina in the ACC Big Ten Challenge. Then I think you look at a team like Michigan, just a lot of starters from last year, a lot of talent on that roster, a big recruiting class coming in. Then you look at Ohio State, Aaron Kraft, senior point guard, one of the best defenders in the Big Ten. I think you can see Ohio State at 3. Then the Gophers sneaking at 4, and I think Michigan State kind of rounds out the top 5.
Yeah, my top 5 is the same except for one little switch. I would obviously have Tom Crane's squad in Indiana number 1. I would actually have Ohio State at number 2. I was thinking about their game against Duke, not Indiana's, where they actually stayed in with Duke and really were leading the entire game until Duke came back. And I think that really says more about Ohio State than any other program, is the fact that they were able to stick it with Duke that nobody else could. So I put it Michigan number 3, Gophers sliding in at number 4. I think the Gophers have the potential to move up to number 3. It depends on Michigan and how they follow through. I'm not a big believer yet. Obviously, with their backcourt of Tim Hardaway Jr. and Trey Burke, they're very gifted back there, but I'm still not sold on their inside presence, and I think that's where the Gophers can take advantage of them. Number 5 with Michigan State, I think is a consensus number 5. Tom Izzo's always going to get a squad up there no matter who they are.